Okay, hello. I'm back here with another review. This time I'm going to do album number 5 in the Beatles catalogue, which is a masterpiece following on from Beatles for Sale, which, if you've seen the last video, I don't really like Beatles for Sale. But this one, Help. Damn, this is a good album. Out of the first 5 albums so far, this one is my favourite. Great album, this one. It's a soundtrack to their second film, Help. Similar to Hard Day's Night, the first half of the album is soundtrack to the film, then the second half is just songs, really. Now, this is the last Beatles album that they ever put out which has covers on it. After this album, everything was original compositions. But this album could have been original compositions just because a couple of songs did get left off, including Wait, which ended up on Rubber Soul. Yes It Is, which ended up as a B-side. And If You've Got Trouble, which didn't get released because it was terrible. Replaced it back naturally instead, which was a cover. Anyway, show you the back. That's the back. Pictures of them. I think that picture of George is also reused on the Revolver cover somewhere. Anyway, I'll show you the inside again. It'll be nothing too different from what we've had so far. But anyway, this album came out in August of '65 and it went to number 1. As every Beatle album pretty much did. Went to number 1. And it's predominantly Lennon McCartney songs, but there are some songs from George, and as I've said, 2 covers. I'll get the thing back in. Right, so we'll do the usual track by track review. So the opening track of side 1, Help, song that John wrote as a cry for help. He also sings the lead. This song is a masterpiece. It honestly is a great song. Love this song. John sings it so well. Paul and George is backing as well. Great. John always said he wished he'd done this song slow, but I have to disagree. It might have worked slow, but I quite like it fast. Then we've got The Night Before, which is a Lennon McCartney song, which Paul sings. Quite like this song. Yeah, it's upbeat. Quite a happy, jolly song. After that, we've got You've Got to Hide Your Love Away, which John sings, another Lennon McCartney song. This one is what John called his Dylan stage, Bob Dylan stage, and it does sound a bit Bob Dylan-esque, but still, great song. Love You've Got to Hide Your Love Away. Allegedly written about Brian Epstein, this song. Then we have track 4, I Need You. This one George wrote, and he sings lead. About his, don't think it was his wife up at this point, but certainly by this point probably his fiancée, Pattie Boyd, who obviously became Pattie Harrison, and then later Pattie Clapton. But yeah, this one, great song. This is honestly one of George's best songs, I think. It's only the second Beatles song, the second song he ever had on a Beatles album. It is great. It is as good as a Lennon McCartney song on this album, to be honest. It is a great song. Then we've got Another Girl, Lennon McCartney song, which Paul sings. A great one. This is, of course, all these are from the film. This is from the scene in the Bahamas. Yeah, it's just I've seen him play this one live, actually. It's just an upbeat, happy song. Really like Another Girl. Then you've got You're Going to Lose That Girl, Lennon McCartney song, which John sings lead on. This one, yeah, this one I like. I like this one. It's probably of side 1 my least favourite, but I still like it. And then after that we've got the closing track of side 1, Ticket to Ride, which John sings lead. It's a Lennon McCartney song, allegedly written about prostitutes. This is of course from the scene that's in the Alps in Help, but yeah, it's a good song. Like the guitar on this song. Yeah, then we have side 2, which opens with Ringo's song of the album, Act Naturally. This is a cover. It was supposed to be, as I mentioned, If You've Got Trouble, but it got replaced by this. It's a bit of country and western, this one, I suppose. And I actually quite like it. Yeah, I like this song. I think he sings it well. And they obviously played it live on the '65 tour, which I think did a good job with. After that, we've got It's Only Love, a Lennon McCartney song, which John sings. I really like this song. Really like that song. I get high when I see you go by. What? That must have been a very strange lyric when it first came out in '65, because I think that might be the first Beatles song which is a bit suggestive of drugs, possibly, because by this point drugs were starting to come onto the scene. Well, they were by this point, probably on the last album as well. But by this point, it was starting to influence the writing as well. After that, you've got You Like Me Too Much, which is George's second song of the album, which he's also wrote. It's not as good as I Need You, but it's an alright song. It's probably my least favourite on side 2, but yeah, it's alright. Then we've got Tell Me What You See, a Lennon McCartney song, which John and Paul both sing lead on, but I think it's more so Paul you can hear. John's voice is deeper in the track, similar to Day Tripper. I really like this song, actually. Yeah, good one. After that, we've got I've Just Seen a Face, which Paul sings and is a Lennon McCartney song. This song always came across as a bit of a filler, but I like it. It's also, I think it could possibly be one of Paul's favourite Beatles songs, possibly, because on the Wings Over the World tour in the mid-70s, Paul only played 5 Beatles songs, and 2 of them were off this album. This was one of them. The other one was the next song, which you'd probably guess what that would be. But, yeah, this one was a bit of a surprise. I mean, of all the Beatles songs he could have played on that tour, he picked I've Just Seen a Face. And it is actually a really good song live. The Beatles never did it live, but yeah, Wings did. And he still does it live occasionally now. After that, we have got Yesterday, Lennon McCartney song, which Paul sings. Most covered song of all time. What else is there to say? Masterpiece. Great song. And then we have the closing track of the album, Dizzy Miss Lizzie, a cover, which John sings. This closing track was originally supposed to be Wait, I think, which was on Rubber Soul, but obviously they did the right thing leaving it off and instead putting on Dizzy Miss Lizzie, because that is a much better closing track, a proper rock and roll song, which I really like. So yeah, Help. Really good album, this one. This was the album that started a great streak of albums after this, as you're going to see from these reviews. But yeah, this one, where should I give it in a rating? Give this one a 10 out of 10, actually. This is, because I love this album. I really, really, really love this album. I love the cover as well. Yeah, nothing more to say, really. Great album. But is it better than the next album? Wait and see. Bye-bye.